Spencer Lewis here for InsideTrackNews.com, hanging out at Motorama 2015 with my man Lee Winger, getting ready to go sprint car racing in 2015. And I mean, Lee, you put up some big numbers in the Hoosier Stock division. Now you're getting ready to move on to bigger, faster, and louder things, but you're still not getting out of the Hoosier Stock division. Really busy 2015 schedule. Tell me a little bit about what you've got planned at Ohsweken.
Well, the plan is to run the 360 sprint and the Thunderstock full time. Possibly figure out what we're going to do, whether we're going to compete 360 sprints, run for Rookie of the Year, or run for a championship in the Thunderstock. Not quite sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to have to wait and see how the first few practice sessions goes in the car and make some decisions from there.
The way it's looking right now, how many starts between the two cars do you think you're going to be notching in 2015?
Between both cars, looks like we'll be running full time at Humberstone 2 in a street stock, so I'd say at least 60 starts, 30 each.
That's absolutely incredible. I mean, what prompted the jump? I mean, was it that you finally had gotten to the top of the mountain in the Thunderstock and you knew that it was time for a change, or what brought you over to the 360 sprint car class?
Well, fortunately, I was able to hook up with Coop and Jen from Club 54 here, and they helped me out last year, bought me some tires and stuff like that. So this year he said, what do you want to do for next year? And I said, well, I'd love to get into a crate sprint car. And he said, well, we better go big or go home. So we just up and went right 360.
That's incredible. I mean, tell me the story about this car and who had it last, where it came from. What's the bloodline on this machine right here?
This car is a 2014 Triple X. It was last year's crate division champion with the gunslinger Ryan Hunsinger driving her. 4 wins, never wrecked. It was just the way to go.
So it's prime, ready to go for a strong run in 2015. I mean, how are you going to need to change your driving style at all, going from Thunderstock to sprint car? Is it going to be like learning to walk all over again?
I really don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Actually, to tell you the truth, the first time I sat in one of these cars was 2 weeks ago when I finally got my seat. As soon as I sat in the car, it was immediately comfortable. Kind of smiled a bit and said game on, and I think we're ready to go.
I mean, have you been leaning on any current sprint car racers, sort of bouncing ideas off of anybody and trying to figure out just what it is that you've got in front of you this year?
Definitely Kevin Lovey's. I text him almost every day asking him questions. He's been helping me out huge. Mikey Krutchka, I can always contact him, get involved with him. I know he's going to help me out too, but I think Kevin's going to be the way to go. He's got lots of wins with Steve Poirier, been on the 410 circuit, World of Outlaws with Jeremy Campbell. I can't say enough about him, so I think if we get him on the team and he can help me out, we'll be all right.
What's a realistic goal for the 2015 season?
Try and win a race. And yeah, just win as many races as I can, Thunderstock. And we'll just take it slow.
I mean, the Ohsweken Speedway, the sprint car division there, it's incredible. It's so stacked. To see that amount of talent on a weekly basis is it's pretty overwhelming. But I guess considering the fact that you've been up against 30, 40 Thunderstocks every single night, I mean, not much can intimidate you at this point.
Yeah, the way the handicapping goes in Thunderstocks at Ohsweken, if you're at the front, no matter what, you're winning races. You're starting the best 18th. So, you got 20 sprint cars, you get a pill draw. There's advantages to that and disadvantages. So, I don't know. We're just going to have to see how it goes.
I mean, it sounds like it's going to be an incredible season for this whole team. Thank the folks that make it possible.
I got to thank O'Neill's Farm and Lawn Equipment. Give a shout out to Casey. He just lost his daughter from pneumonia a couple weeks ago. He's strong. I know he's looking forward to getting back to the races, so I got to give a shout out to them. Of course, Jen and Coop, Dean and Brenda Richardson at Big Moose. They were with me the past 5 or 6 years. Basically got my Thunderstock career going. So I can't thank them enough. Window Works, Johnny Lohnberg, everyone that helps me out, Kevin Dawson.
It's going to be a good year, my man. Well, I can't wait to be out there each and every Friday with you at Ohsweken and see just how many wins we can pile up between the two divisions. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for the time and all the best in 2015.
Thank you, Spencer.
There you go, folks. Coming to 360 Sprint Car Racing, it's my man Lee Winger.